And Grand Rising Elizabeth, and welcome to Rise Up with Blooming Lotus. My name is Danielle Claxton. I am owner operator of Blooming Lotus Wellness, and today is March. I hope I say it right. It's March 20th. Is it the 20th or 21st?
Funny.
March 20th, 2023. And yes, I am also, I don't know, I'm doing two things at once. I am actually live on TikTok. We're gonna see how this gonna work at the same time. Um, but yeah, I loved yesterday. Yesterday was so much fun. I've come to the realization I need an assistant. I'm gonna manifest that one for the next one.
So tell
was
the people
yesterday.
what happened yesterday?
Oh, yesterday, the Elizabeth Visionary Conference, we had a photo shoot down at Everett's Natural Beauty School. We did some promo shots, got the new t-shirt, new merch. We got t-shirts, and we also have, we forgot to take the pictures with our mugs, but we could do our selfies with that. So we got our t-shirts and our mugs, and we took our ceremonial whites to get, promo pictures ready for the conference coming up May 12th through the 13th. So yeah, this is it was fun, and we shot with Ambrose J, which is a legendary photographer here in Detroit, Michigan. And we saw the stylings of we also cross collaborated with Face Game Beauty. So we wore her lipsticks and her lip glosses in the photos that we took. So it was a great cross marketing, cross collab. Overall good sisterhood. I mean, I love a good photo shoot. Good photo shoot, good sisterhood. I love it.
Where you get your shirt from, Miss Danielle? Who made your shirt?
Our shirts was made from, and I wrote Ebony's information down, her company down. I just don't remember. But our sister Elizabeth, Ebony Elmore, has a t-shirt company, and she actually pressed the t-shirts out.
Lift it up.
For those of you who are with me on TikTok, you could actually go to elizabethvisionaryconference.com, and you can actually go and order your t-shirt and your mug right now. You can go and register too. That conference is a 2-day conference that we do in person here in Detroit, Michigan, but it's also going to be online as well, so you can join us online. I have to just jump that because I have 114 people. What is it on TikTok right now, live? So might as well shoot them in. Let them know where they can get the t-shirt from.
Well, hey TikTok, you're gonna have to TikTok your butts right on over to the conference, whether you online in Mississippi or you right down the street on Woodward in Detroit. And Ebony, tell them the name of your company.
Yes, the name of my company is Consuelo's Customs. You can find us on Facebook.
Okay.
Consuelos, spell that.
CONSUELOS. Customs. CUSTOMS.
And you're on Facebook, right?
Yes.
Not on IG yet?
Not yet. You can follow me under Ebony Elmore _ADSK to find me on Instagram.
Well, I like the feel of the material that you purchased, that you got for us.
Yes, I love the V-neck. That was a great choice, ladies. I love that you guys agreed on V-necks. It looks so nice.
Oh yeah, I love the t-shirt. Love the t-shirt. So I will be definitely we will be promoting that big time. Because
yes.
And I told Ebony I want a hoodie. I want a hoodie. Now if she could find a crop top hoodie.
That's what I'm looking for, because I think I want a crop top hoodie. I think my belly want to be out this summer.
Well, I usually layer the crop top hoodie. I got one for our our rock dope hair. So from what is it? Sweet Potato Sensations. What is it? Naturally, I can't think of the natural hair. I can't think of the people's name coming, but I have that one, and I love my crop top. And I tend
Mama Head may have it.
Yeah, Mama Head Naturally Fly. Thank you, Naturally Fly. I usually
saw
layer my I tend to
saw
find, I tend to
Etsy.
find myself, I tend to shooting a lot of content in my Naturally Fly hoodie because it's so comfortable that I have to look back and be like, okay, I can't wear that one all the time. So yeah, Naturally Fly. So I like the crop top because I like the layer. I like layering.
Yeah, Mama Hess top is really nice. So is that the brand?
Yeah, that's from
Yeah,
Naturally
that's
Fly.
nice. That's really nice. It looks very comfortable.
It's dope because
Also,
because Oedipus, if you ever met Oedipus, and I need to get Oedipus on my show, but her and her
Fly
sister,
is Etta Fly. It's
sorry,
Etta
Etta Fly, she when it comes to her stylings, she is fly. You know what? We should have her on her show because she accessorizes the heck out of. She is a walking art piece. I swear to God, from the glasses to the hat to the what you just never know, and it's colorful. It's colorful and it's put together. So I'm like, styling. I'm writing that down, Edify, because I'm
I
like,
did. I
I
did invite her, but it was winter, and she was like, "Mama Head, I'm just too busy right now." But I did. I asked her. She is aware of the Elizabeth, and one thing I like about her products is that they are 99% cotton, and then that 1%
mhm.
of spandex. I like that too.
And then her family owns the restaurant Sweet Potato Sensations, and that is a fabulous, fabulous place to go eat.
It's a
But she also got a
dangerous
lot of
place.
nice. She has a
This is
beautiful
a
marketplace in there that got everything. Honestly, Ebony, to be truthfully honest, my skincare when it comes to what I use to cleanse my face, tone my face, and moisturizer is a black-owned company called Zuresh. She actually has their product, their natural line inside their family restaurant. So if you didn't want to go to Zuresh.com and try them out, I love them because Zuresh comes to the African World Festival. They have these coconut based cleansers and shea butters. And when I say when you use them in your bathroom, your bathtub smells like freshness for days. For days. I wear their natural products. I remember going to get a massage, and the guy walked past me when I was checking in outside. And when I got inside, he found out I was his client. He's like, "Oh my God." He's like, "I walked past you. You smell so good. I was hoping you was my client." I was like, "Oh, well, okay." And it's all natural. I like their products. All natural. They're plant-based and they're vegan. And I've been using their stuff for years. So this called Zuresh. If you want to try their coconut cleanser, it's the main cleanser that I use to wash my face and everything. So she carries their product line in her store, and it's like a magical marketplace when you go over there. I love it. Sweet Potato Sensations in Detroit, Michigan, and baby, the sweet potato grits. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw her Saturday night at
Jessica.
Jessica. Yeah, she was walking right beside me. We spoke to one another and such, Yeah.
Yeah, she's Jessica's stage manager or manager for Black Women Rock as well, and she also is her and Mama P are the creators of Where Do Black Women Go to Grieve? See the spiral spinning? The
Oh,
spiral is
wow.
spinning.
See, that's what it's all about. Mama Evelyn?
Yeah, couple of things. I will be over at the Java House, which is across the street from Sweet Potato Sensations on Saturday. If anybody wants to join the listening partners, it's from 11 to 1.
What will you guys be doing?
I believe Lottie
Earth Seed.
will be there. I'm pretty sure.
Earth Seed.
Yeah, Earth Seed Creations. So I think she will be there. We'll be doing something. And
I mean, is it like vending? Is it?
Oh no!
It's a program or what?
It's usually somebody presenting something, or it's us getting together, just like we get together. Us getting together. This is our getting together in person time, and we can invite people and to find out what the listening partners are all about or whatever. But yeah, it's at the Java House, and the food is provided, food and drink. But if you want something extra, the little cafe is there, and oh my God, their cake is so good.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's one thing. And the second thing was, Danny, who is that? The lady that was on the call that she's always looking at the wrong camera and she's got all the products.
Lakeisha.
Lakeisha. Yes. Oh, have you heard? I talked to her last night. Danielle, you told her to call me about vending at the conference. They have a space down at the Fisher building for free they're extended for another month. They don't have to pay a thing. How blessed is that? They've got the products in there. And yeah, I was so happy to hear that.
Yeah, that's good.
I told her to go on the website to vend with us and stuff. But I was just so happy for her.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
so those are the two things I had to say.
Somebody else's hand was up.
Is Ebony's hand up, I think?
Welcome, Lolly.
Oh, yes. I just wanted to say how grateful I was for you, Danielle, working your many hats. You did amazing. You did amazing.
Yeah, she was hooking up makeup and
Morning.
Oh, who was that? Somebody said.
Oh, sorry. Let me put myself on mute.
That was so good.
Like I said, it's just always good to be prepared. You never know when you got to step into like some different shoes. It was nice to actually see Queen Aduni directing and styling. I was just like, wow, because it's been a while since I've seen that. And being in a photo shoot, being in that creative environment is amazing. So yeah, I saw Mama Evelyn come out. Eve came out. I saw a bit of Eve come out. She was gorgeous.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Look at this though. Can y'all see that picture?
Yes, that one's gorgeous. Look at how beautiful.
Ooh-wee.
Yes, that's beautiful.
Yeah. I love the different lipstick colors that you all picked. I love Lolly. Lolly had on the colors that I mixed together, the purple and the blue in the photo shoot. I was cracking up. She had the same color scheme on. Baby, that face game makeup is nice. I love the way it tastes.
Yes, look at Star.
Hey, Stara.
Just the glowing. Oh my goodness, she was glowing.
Star was glowing.
And thank you all for letting me be there on FaceTime because I felt like I was in the house for real. I felt like I was so there.
Mama, we felt you.
We missed you, but we felt you.
We felt you.
Ooh,
yes, look at
your energy was definitely there.
And that, Mama Evelyn, your hair feels just how it looks. Oh my goodness. I got a chance to touch Mama Evelyn's hair. Oh my goodness. Yes, Queen.
Y'all threw down. Y'all dotted it up, baby.
Oh, look at Queen. Oh, yes. That's so beautiful, Danielle. Look.
It's pretty.
So serene.
Oh, we have for that one. I was like, because Queen can just pose in a second, and you just be like, freeze frame.
Yeah,
she had the look.
And the thing is that we did not know. My son Fame used to do Jacqueline's hair back. He was on the east side, and did not know that we were the same. You have to unmute yourself, Danielle. Oh, you know what? She might be talking to TikTok.
Yeah, I think that's why she keep doing that. But we messed up because we looking at her like, we can't hear you.
Yeah, right.
I didn't want to be double talking, so I was just like,
Just give us a
watching the
TT.
count.
TT.
If you ever did a TikTok live, you could see the count go up and down, up and down, up and down. So that means that new people coming in, old people going out. So you never know who's watching, and just responding to people saying hi, because yeah, that's TikTok is a different animal. So I'm playing around. Oh yeah, that video. I love capturing that video.
Look at the counseling going on in the background. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
But I loved it that it was her doing her dots, but she had her son in the background doing his
counseling. Right. Look at
Rev.
Hey, come on, Rev. Come on, Rev.
Come on, Rev.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Yes, that's yes. She only need the one.
Rev.
She got her hand on her hip.
She only wanted the third eye. That's all.
Yes.
That's all
she
you
got
need.
that one eye.
Mama had that's my little girl coming out with that sass hand on.
I saw.
That's gorgeous.
Oh, Jacqueline was beautiful.
We also didn't know that Jacqueline was as tall as she was.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Stop.
Yeah, she is tall. Yeah.
And her daughter is tall and statuesque, just like her.
Yes.
I was like, you don't look that tall on Zoom.
Look at Rev. Look at Rev.
Oh, look at Evelyn.
Where's that one Rev? There it is. She
There
had her
she
hair.
goes.
Look at her hair. Look at her hair. I love
Look.
it. Come on with that glow. Come on with that glow.
I
Yes,
like that.
It's the
Like
smile
that
for me, Rev.
soul glow.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh,
That
Jacqueline was so
lipstick, baby.
beautiful.
Look at Danielle.
Yes.
Let me walk in that. Walk in that. Walk in that.
Yeah.
Jacqueline lipstick was so
It's
perfect.
something about those dots. I can't wait to do another event that involves makeup
Yes.
and wraps and dots.
And you can use a tool. One of the things that I like to use is to change the size of them. I might use a ink pen or a toothpick for the real tiny, teeny tiny. So you can make them different sizes and manipulate them in that way as well.
Oh, look at Queen.
Now, for my iPhone users, I'm not quite sure how this works for Androids, but if you have a newer version of iPhone, for the pictures, if you like the picture but you don't like the background, you could just touch the picture and it will cut out just the image and remove the background. You can use the background or whatever, the picture on whatever you want to use.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Mama Evelyn, look.
Yeah.
Look, Mama Evelyn look all grown and everything, all grown up and everything.
Yes, she does.
Uh-huh.
So Rosa is so excited. She had so much fun.
She had to squat down in order for
Yes, that was me. I was like, I was tall. I'm tall.
Look how the shirts. What does Jackie's shirt say? Because it looked like it's continuous from Ebony over to Jackie. You see it?
Uh-huh.
Didn't she have the shirt on? Yeah.
But
she had the end of the word.
Right.
Logo is where
right. So it looks like one piece.
Yep, it's still Elizabeth.
I love it.
Together.
I love it.
Why didn't let me pin it so you can see.
So I'm actually copying. I did take down
that's so
what everybody
beautiful.
was wearing.
Yes, Rosa did so good with the pairing of the lip color to the person.
She a bad mama jamma. We've been family ever since Juanita's. Every time we do a vending event, it's us. It's Ambrose. We have been together since Juanita.
For something else.
Huh?
Yeah, Ambrose, he is.
He is.
Pisces. That's Pisces.
I was like, he want to fight. He want to fight. I was like,
yeah, he's a good sparring partner. He'll go toe to toe. I love sparring with Ambrose.
I'm like, I had started whispering to Queen of Dooney. I was like, he'll come over here wanting to fight. As soon as he got over there, he started fighting. We started cracking up. I'm like,
Yeah.
So I'm so not professional when it comes to the camera. He's like, why is you looking over there being nosy in other people's business? You're supposed to be looking at the camera. I had so much fun. But it's one of the things I'll have to show y'all on my vision board in big letters. I got fun. And I came home last night. I was like, damn, I had so much fun today.
Are they in
Good
all
time.
caps? Are the 3 letters in all caps, Mama?
Girl, wait a minute. Hold on.
You know Virgo got to bring details into the story.
Ladies, I put your colors in the chat, and also I put Face Game Beauty's website in the chat. So if you wanted to get your color, you know.
Y'all like the way it smells. You know, sometimes when you taste lipstick and it's like kind of gross, hers tastes nice. It smells good. And I love how it, because my blue is like a tint, so I can put stuff underneath it to bring it to a different experience. Oh man, it's all color.
Yeah. I liked, I'm gonna tell you this. I talked to Claudette the other day, and when she asked, well, we were talking about, the process, the teeth, the whole, what do you do? How do you make your money? So yeah, I have LEAP, and I have the City of Arts, and I have event planning, all that stuff, and because I want her to do a conference with couples, her and her husband, in October for Sweetest Day, and I've already have where they're musicians and music and artists. So like my husband, I put a whole band together and a show together, but they are couples, and they are married couples who have like 10 plus years of experience to share with other people. So my guests are them, and then the facilitators are what we do. So like my Philip is a keyboard player. I'm a vocalist. Donetta Davis, vocalist. Her husband is a percussionist. The drummer, and his wife is Nina Simone Neal. And I mean, it's a hot show. It's a powerful show. And all of us have been together, married for some years. So we get to share what we have gone through and so on and so forth. So that's the show. Anyway, in telling her that, I write it down in my description of what I do and stuff like that. But she said it so emphatically. She said, "Oh, you're a producer." And I was like, yeah, that is what I do. I produce stuff. So there it is. I got a revelation.
That's right.
I got a revelation because I write it up, I finance it, I pull it together, put the people together. I, all the way from the rooter to the tutor. So anyway, yeah, that's what I got. And speaking with her that day, is what I really do. Yeah, so I am a producer.
That's right.
So I was saying that to say that that I so enjoyed it, and just I create the space and opportunity for people to express and experience their full self-expression, their passion, and get paid. So that was really happening for Rose yesterday, because in my mind, I kept thinking, she's doing her stuff, but I kept thinking, how do we pull this together? Okay, get your product and take it out and have everybody sit there and take a picture with it. Instead of her just having pictures of, all the people that had used it, she had them using her product and stuff, and then, now all of us get in the picture, you come sit in the middle, so you have that picture. So I was including her in my thought process of what we want to accomplish. And that's what that woman, Sheila, that's what she does. She creates that space and opportunity and take advantage of anything that can help a person to promote themselves further. And I like that about her. So it's about me, but it's about me because it's about you for me.
Oh, let me tie in Rose one more time. Rose told me that she moved to Maryville, where my sister lives, for a few months. I was like, I ain't never heard of Maryville before my sister moved here. And she tells me that she lived here for a few months after I met her at Juanita's. She was here. I was like, you know what? Listen, we're going to be connected from now until 6 degrees of connectivity from now on. There is no separation. So that's what we dealing with right now, you know. It is just so beautiful that this cipher just keeps growing bigger. And you know, and then you could think of it as ripples in the water. When water drops into a body of water, there's a ripple that sends. You know, eventually it hits something and it comes back. Eventually. So this is what we're seeing and experiencing right now.
Ollie, what was your experience, baby? Miss Purple?
It was so fun. I had such a good time. I really felt like I mentioned this yesterday. It felt like I was at a girls, like a little, what is it, overnight thing.
Yeah, you were the one who said that. Yes, like a slumber party.
Yeah, it just felt so warm and cozy and playing the makeup and taking pictures and looking pretty, and it just was fun. It was great.
Yay!
Yeah, fun. I love it. Love it.
No, because I mean, I've done a lot of photo shoots, and it could be really like demanding and like, well, now another photo, and now we gotta do this and like that. Like, it could be really daunting, but this was really fun. Like, I just enjoyed every moment. It was great.
I want to show you, sisters, and then Danielle's going to share something that we can do. One of my clients turned me on to this. Her and some friends, about 10 of them, are going to this location.
It's in Arizona.
It is. Oh, you know,
it did say it. Let's see. Arizona, Tennessee.
Tuscan Ranch by Luxkey.
Yeah, that's Scottsdale, Arizona. My friend lives there.
Okay, let's check this out.
Ooh, oh my. Theater. This is a theater. There's a theater room. Honey, look at them drape. That's drapery. That's what you call drapery. Window treatment. Good night.
Yeah, so we had to take, and it has horses. Yes. Yes. She thought it had an indoor pool, but I didn't see an indoor pool, but you saw that it had the outside.
Ooh, look at that view. Look at the view. Well, they got a walkway for a fashion show up there on the balcony.
So we need, so we need Airbnb, just somewhere to get away, not necessarily to go partying and stuff like that. We party, just to get away.
That kitchen got room for everybody kind of cooking.
Look at that.
Vegan, vegetarian, meat if you want. Everybody can. Ooh, look at the wine cellar. There's the wine cellar.
Oh, when we're looking for Pam, just go in here.
She'll be taking care of the wine cellar.
Yeah,
wine distribution.
Look at the wine cellar.
or she'll be in here.
The theater. She'll be in the theater. Look, I'm sleeping outside. I don't even want to be inside. I'm gonna sleep out there with the horses.
I'm over there with the water.
I love. Oh, you got the water.
Yes.
I'm with the horses too. I love. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay, bathtub. Hello.
Uh-oh, we can do some hoops.
Play some hoops. Jessica says she played hoops. Remember? She was like, I was a hooper in school. Ooh, look at that wallpaper, honey. There's the water. No, the water's on the front part after the grass. Ooh. Hey, Mr. Ed.
I know, right?
Well, they got tubs. I love it. See, this is old school because the new school don't do tubs. New school don't do tubs. They got They got a few bathtubs. Ooh, look at the wood. Oh my God. Come on, we can run and play and do.
I could do a cartwheel down that hallway.
Come on, Ebony. Come on, I'm with you. Let's cartwheel on down.
Look at this space right here.
That's the sauna and the steam, and you can sit down and relax.
Time. Mm-hmm.
This bed. Ooh, I like that. Okay, I want to take a bath and a shower in every bathroom. That's what I'm gonna
do. No. And Danielle, talk about the other space that you're talking about. That's about 2 hours from us. Unmute yourself, baby.
She TikTok. Is she TikTok?
I'm sorry. Okay. So last October, I had the wonderful experience of being a guest for a cannabis nurse retreat. Teaching belly dance, and it, the hostess, not the hostess, the young lady that invited me was like, "Oh, well, it's about 2 hours away." I'm like, "Okay, get away 2 hours a day. Let's see what happens." 2-hour drive to a place called Gaylord, Michigan, straight up 75, if I recall. And I go to this place called Hammerhead Ranch. So it's a husband and wife team that are creating their oasis in Gaylord, Michigan. They have this huge barn, and inside the barn, the wife, her name is Anna, she has a kitchen, an industrial, it's like an industrial but educational kitchen on the side of the barn, but she also has her yoga studio upstairs. And perfectly dimensioned yoga studio. And their property can host up to 12 people on the Airbnb. It can host up to 12 people. They got 2 shipping containers that are decked out. So the sleeping quarters is shipping container, which is cool. They have their own farm, literally their own farm on this property, and they have walking meditative paths all throughout the property. So it doesn't matter, they all cross together, they all can go all through and out and around and everything, but they all lead back to the barn. So we can have up to 12 people. Anna, I would say this is an excellent cooking. Sometimes when you get around other cultures, you begin to wonder, but this woman, she threw down. And it's like she said, she can make everything from raw plant-based vegan to anything else that we want.
So like my kind of lady.
She knows about the seasonings, okay? So we good. She also is the one who, when I went up there, we did a make and take. So the make and take was, remember, these are Canon nurses. So this is where I made my own salve. Now this is from October. This is how much I've been using myself. So we made our own comfrey. She made the comfrey and the CBD oil for us. And then we poured our own essential oils in there, customized it for ourselves. So she's got several make and take classes we can take. When I told her about the Elizabeth, she was like, "Oh, we can open up the barn. Get this, we can have a Saturday marketplace where she markets and promotes to the people in the area," because she said, they get bored up there. They like new and different things. So she said, whatever classes we want to have or whatever marketplace we want to have, we can open up the barn and people can come in from the area, and come and support us. But the idea is really for us to get some rest and respite, to go out in nature and just woosah and just chill and relax for like a day and a half. I think it's like Friday, Saturday, and we check out Sunday. So we could be back to life, Sunday afternoon, 5 o'clock. We can be back, but just really get away and be out in nature. And it is a really, really cool spot. really good area. I've been asked by them same nurses to come back and do a workshop. So I'm definitely going to go because I'm like, ooh, I get to go back up there. They have, I forgot I didn't think I said they have a farm. So they have the lambs and the goats and the animals, which is really cool to walk around the greenhouse. They have what is it? This is where I found out that the chaga mushroom grows on the north side of a birch tree. I didn't know that. So she does have her own tea line. I forgot that she processes. And there's a berry that she has that's up there, similar to a blueberry. It has 10 times more antioxidants than a blueberry. I think it's called a honeyberry. Honeyberry, that's what it's called. Honeyberry, because I brought some honeyberries home from my honey. Because it's like we gonna made some jams and some salad dressing.
Y'all
yeah,
crushed the
it was
berries.
when she told me about this honeyberry, I was like, what is this? And she said it's 10 times more antioxidants than blueberries and really good for, if you're trying to, bring down your part of your regimen for high blood pressure and diabetes and everything, because it's a natural berry. And it tastes like to me like a cross between a raspberry and a blueberry. And you could put it in your what is it? You could put it in your blah, 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 your smoothies. It's a berry. I didn't never heard of honeyberries, and we went in October, it was the end of season, so all of her berry plants had produced everything they was going to produce for the season. So I would love to be, if she's going to send me a list of dates, I would love to choose a date somewhat in wintertime, not winter, summertime, so that to actually get the full experience of being up there during the summerish time. So I'm putting together a retreat for us to just get some rest and respite out in nature and just woosah and yeah, that's what I was thinking.
For sure, for sure.
But I'm also in agreement of going out of town too, okay? And also to let you know too, what is it? My honey's mother and my honey are both travel agents. So if we want to put together a Elizabeth cruise, that is definitely a possibility. So we just need to know where we're gonna go and for how long. What is it? I've done cruising before. I've done it once. I loved it. I would just say this: do not choose a what is it? Get yourself a room with a window and a balcony. That I will say that don't sit there and try to cram five women to a little tiny bunker with no window. Don't do that. No. I know we like to save money, but sometimes it's good to splurge. Sometimes it's good to, just step it up a little bit. But that would be my only thing is I would not get the room that doesn't have a organic window.
A view and everything. But you know what, Danielle, really? If I go on a cruise, I'll be doggone if I'm gonna be in a room. Okay. I might go to sleep in there, but I'm gonna be out there.
No. That's the purpose. Yeah, you gonna be out there, but I'm saying you want to be comfortable. Like I said, I'm not doing 5 women in one room no more. It not grown. No.
Oh, 5? Oh no, I ain't know about no 5.
With the bunkers, people like to go for the cheapest room possible, and I'm like, oh, I've seen those ocean view. They used to call it ocean view balcony suite because I want to get a massage on the balcony on the ocean. That's what I want to experience. So for me, having that ocean view. But yeah, you are all over the place. Cruise that I went on was a Latin dance cruise. So it was just all type of Latin dancers learning to just dance. They took over a ship. The dance company took over a ship, and we even had a party in the lobby. And I think I have video. I gotta find it. But the saxophone player was on the bar, walking on the bar. I was like, this is the life. This is so much fun. I like the energy. It's just something being out on that ocean.
Right.
I need a cruise. I need to go on another cruise. I need to be around, just sitting around, being out at sea with the dog. That was the first time I've ever seen dolphins just play in the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
It was so beautiful and so relaxing, and just sitting down in the sun.
Right.
Just a few tips. Definitely get yourself an ocean view. For me, I say get an ocean view room. If you like space and you like room, love the cruises because all your food is included. You eat anytime, any place, anywhere. They got plenty of food. If you like to drink, go for the drink package so you're not paying out of pocket for all. Just get the drink packages. Usually it's like about $200, but it gives you all the alcoholic drinks that you want at any time. If you're a drinker, I'm just saying it's worth it. And like I said, we just need to pick. Are we doing 3 days? Are we doing 5 days? Are we doing 7 days? How many days are we gonna do this? And then you do go to port. You know what I'm saying? You do go to the different ports and do the different excursions and everything like that.
Right.
But like I said, I need a cruise. I need another cruise.
I hear you on getting the splurge for the room, but I'm just saying when I went on a Bible cruise with my church, I think I saw the church members twice, once for dinner and one Bible study. The rest of the time I don't even think I went to my room. I hung out with the people that worked on the ship and I stayed gone. Even on the ship. When we went to port, I went to port, but on the ship, I was like, I don't want to be I didn't even see my roommate.
Hey, I think I was like that. I was like that. I saw my people only time when it came time to change the clothes because there's so much to do. But like I said, I just have a vision of getting a massage on the balcony.
Yeah.
I really want to fulfill that. And speaking of food, having dinner on a cruise, dinner. I'm not talking about eating other time, but dinner is a different experience, especially when you get to dress up. You get to dress up and everything is all included, your champagne and everything.
To the heels. Yes.
Yes. So I love that aspect. I love getting dressed, going to dinner because it was an experience. It's like going to what is it? Joe Muro's. Is that the popular fish restaurant here? It was going to Joe Muro's, every night, sitting down at the table. And one table, I sat down with a husband and wife that did a bacha dance together, which is, if you don't know about that, bacha,
that dance,
really sexy hippie oh my
God. Oh my God. A tank top and some high waist tight jeans and some pretty dance heels. Dance heels.
And so we sat down with them. The cool thing is you get to sit at a table with people who you don't know and you break bread and you eat and you just enjoy. They brought us shots, the Carnival Cruise shots, and they kept bringing us shots, and then they was buying us drinks. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, yes, you can fill up the glass. You can fill it. I enjoy meeting people and just having really good fun. And that was such a good exertion of energy because like I said, it was a dance cruise. So that's all we did was dance. It was workshop after workshop. And I was just recovering from a sprained ankle. So I couldn't dance as much as I want. I had to rest and choose the classes that I want. But baby, sitting on there just watching them people just get it. And I gotta find the next time I'll find the videos and just because they were doing it. I was like, oh yes. But that was a beautiful experience. I swear to God. And what we did was we flew in the day before porting out. And then we stayed a day later to just rest up instead of just trying to get back to the rest of the world.
You're gonna need that. Cruise will wear you out.
Oh yeah. So I wanna, like I said, I definitely I'm gonna look up a cruise. Y'all just need to let me know where y'all want to go. Because there's ports out of Louisiana, there's ports out of Texas, depending on where we're going. It depends on what the port, Miami, Louisiana.
There's ports even in Detroit now. They have that, what is it called? The Viking that does a tour of the Great Lakes.
We do have that one, but I want to go somewhere warm and hot and humid.
I hear you.
So think of some ideas of some places that you guys would want to go and let us know how long we want to go. Like I said, 3, 5. The cruise I went on was 3 days. I can go for a 5-dayer. And just get some rest. And that's what we need to do more of is rest and relaxation. We do a lot for other people. We're doing a lot for ourselves, but a lot of us are healers. As I learned with my leg situation 3 weeks ago, which I'm thanking God, I'm running around here doing back to me, but going through that experience, I didn't know what the hell was going on. We need to rest. And if you look at the healers like Queen Afua, and I look at Rev went on that retreat. I followed her on Facebook. Rev went on that retreat, and a belly dance sister of mine, a couple of people who I knew went on this retreat. I think they went to Costa Rica and they did some of dealing with releasing trauma and everything. I watched them. I watch other people on social media to see what they're doing. They was in Costa Rica and they did things like we did the mud ceremony and did the sister circle on the beach and everything. And I'm sitting here like, I want to, how can I get in it? Yeah, we need some rest and relaxation in some nature places and just woosah. We need to do that.
Well, we have Sassafras Ridge Mountain Retreat. It's called Soul Mountain now. It's owned by black builders and whatnot. It's a doctor that found the place, and so they were selling off 4 acres of land. And people, there was a brother that was from Belize that was up there building people's homes. But that's another place we can go. It's so beautiful up there. Oh my gosh, it's where the Cherokee Indians helped hide the slaves, and all the streets are named after famous African Americans. And there's 2 lakes, one they built and one was already up there naturally. That's a beautiful space to go visit too. That's where I used to go 2 or 3 times a year.
I'm down for it. Give us some information. I am ready to just.
Is that in Michigan?
No. It's in Tennessee. It's in between Ducktown and Turtletown, Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Tennessee. I'm down for a road trip. So we got Gaylord, Michigan. We got Tennessee. Somewhere in this we have to do. I don't know. Maybe probably after Elizabeth, we need to do King Spa. I'm ready for King. I'm ready for King.
I was about to say in April we need to do King Spa. Yeah, just to prepare our bodies and chill.
Okay, I'm writing
the date in April. That's just like
press. I got the mountain, the Soul Mountain. The Elizabeth retreat is something that I'm creating, and I'm definitely going to take, like I said, put in the chat wherever you want to go, where you want. If you was on a cruise tomorrow, somebody say I got a cruise for you tomorrow. Where you want to go? Where do you want to go? Jamaica for me. Something. I just my family's from Jamaica.
Hawaii. Hawaii. Yeah, I really want to go there. Jamaica.
Anybody else? Shout out a place where you guys want to go. Mama Head, they say you can get on the boat right now. Where you going?
I really want to hit the continent. That's one of my ultimates, but I don't know if it's a
now they do have cruises for the African continent. They really do. I didn't know that, but there's so many different cruise ships within the country. But yeah, they do have one that you can hit the coast of the continent.
But it seems kind of weird to talk about a boat and going to the continent.
I think we can plan a trip and fly in on that one.
I mean, either one. I just said it's just really, the reversal of it is just, But I do. That's one of the places that I do really want to go. I really do. Yeah. Now, wow. Yeah, I want to hit the continent. I really want to put my feet.
That was a good one, Mama Head. That was good.
I want to go to Australia.
Where?
Australia.
Oh yeah. Oh heck yeah.
I really want to go there.
And I want to stay with the people. I don't want nobody's hotel. I want a hut, or I want one of their elaborate.
Well, here's one thing I do know about Australia is that I don't know if you guys know, but only 10% of that continent is actually 10 to 20% of that continent is actually inhabited. The rest of it, they say is so rough, unless you are an indigenous. It's so rough that all the cities in Melbourne and everything are literally right around the coast. You know how we had white flight, everybody just stayed around the coast because it's like it is. The rest of that country is rough.
Yeah, I want to be with the originals. I want the raw, and I want the rough. I want the originals. And I ain't talking about the aboriginals. I'm talking about the originals. I'm not calling them ab nothing. I want to
they're the originals.
People. Put me a skirt.
What's funny about Australia is that just like America, how America got started, it was the unwanted that they got rid of. Be like, y'all gonna get out of England and y'all just go make a new life over there. It was the crooks and the criminals and the prostitutes. That's how Australia got started. Australia was like, if y'all can make it out there, like we don't want y'all over here. Y'all just go do. If y'all live, you live. If you don't, you don't. Y'all figure it out. I was like, well damn, okay.
Give me a machete and some boots. I'm ready.
Look at it. I want to go to Egypt because my cousin and a couple of the people, what is her name? They're moving there, and every time they go back, they just speak so highly of how beautiful it is, but not expensive. You can afford things. And they come back talking about the gold and the and all of that. I know that her husband passed. Isis and her husband passed. He was an astrologer, master in so I definitely want to go there. Definitely.
Okay. Lolly topped in chat. She said Thailand, but
Mm.
I don't know if there's cruises. I can take a look into it. I can ask a question.
You know, one of our sister, Jana Boo, not Jana Boo, it's another sister that used to do parades with us with Ralph. She moved to California. Now she talked about going to Thailand and how it's so inexpensive there, and she really enjoys going over there. She said even the plane is not that expensive, the plane ride. So I know how to get. She's on Instagram.
I'm gonna put Bali on there because I heard Bali is a really good, inexpensive. A lot of countries that you think are expensive are really inexpensive once you get over there. As far as eating and lodging and different things of that nature.
Now, also we have to be mindful of the visas because I'm told that some places on the continent that didn't used to require visas are now requiring them. So we just have to make sure we look out for that too.
Here's a good question. How many of us are passport? Raise your hand if you're already passport ready.
I'm passported. Yes. Passported ready. So we need to do our applications. We need to get our applications.
Yeah, I need to get mine.
Yeah, go ahead and do your application now. Now, it's funny how I got mine because I went on a trip that didn't happen. At the last minute, it got cut off going to Dubai. But because it was such a last minute thing, if you actually have an itinerary going out of the country and you need your passport expedited, you can get it expedited if you have the actual itinerary that, oh, I need to be out of here by, like, I don't know, next week, next Wednesday or next week. They will expedite. Now I think it's like an extra $50 to get it expedited, but I got mine and I got it on a Friday and picked it up on a Monday.
Yeah, we have a spot downtown too.
Yeah, it was downtown.
Wow.
But if you don't have but if you don't have a passport, I would say get one. Don't wait till it's time for us to get a trip. Go ahead and get it right now.
And you can come to Chicago and get one real quickity quick. That's what I heard.
That's right. You can do Chicago real quick.
Y'all come pick me up, get your passport, pick me up and bring me home.
Okay. On my way.
Cheers, Reverend Omani. Cheers. Click, click.
So Reverend Omani, can we pop in a little into your secret world of and just give us some excitement about your vision board and stuff? You get yourself. How was it yesterday? I was not able to come out with my husband. So yeah, just tell me some exciting things about it. Like what revelations did y'all get yesterday, or how's it been going with your class and stuff like that?
Last night was off the chain. What you think, Evelyn? Oh yeah, she like yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes. Feed your inner hunger.
Feed your inner hunger.
Yes. Feed it.
I love that. That was the topic yesterday.
That was one of them. That's what I took away.
From the class last night. I'm calling everything a circle now. That's what she took from the class last night. Feed your inner.
You're going to edit out, Alani.
I'm sorry. Let me put the phone over here. Is that better?
Yes, honey.
Okay, yes. So it's featured. That was what she took away from the circle last night. But it's very interesting. Number one, Spirit is like more taking over in my life because I didn't have anything prepared for that class. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm just gonna go in, and Spirit just led the class. And when I was lacking in something. Somebody in the class put it in and we just kept going. I'm like, okay, this thing is very interesting.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of things I'm really getting. I'm going in deeper about prosperity. I'm very close to tapping in. Just like and my vision boards are actually showing me that, because I put on there fun, and next thing I know, I'm having just a ball. I went out Friday night, I went out Sunday night. I'm like, hey, okay, fun is in the house. Okay. So one of the things that I really got that I'll share with you guys is like um the other day when I woke up, spirit was like, God is the source and substance of your supply. And I go, yeah, I get that. And then it went on to say, your happiness does not come from the world, your peace does not come from the world, and your money don't come from the world either. I went, because when I want money, I think I got to go out there and get the money. But what if, like, my happiness and my peace, I go within and tap into it, that I go within and tap into my money because it's unlimited. I never got that before.
Well, and you're saying that right now, the getting your peace, getting your joy, getting your money, because money is also just energy.
Exactly. But we played a game last night. First of all, somebody, now Wheelie had bought a journal that cost 99 cents. But when she looked inside of the journal, it was one of those $1 million bills. So that's like sort of what we saw last night, is like the 2%. When we go out and work for something or branding something, that's 2% of our energy. 98% of our energy, where we're being sourced from, is free. The part that we need the most is free. The part that we need the most is free. Well, what do we need the most? Faith, prayer, being present to God, being present to God's power, beauty, music, things that smell good, and things that are fine to the touch. Oh, that's free. All of that's free. And that's 98% of what you need. But we got it flipped around. We think that 2% going to make some money is it, but that's only 2%. The part that we need to absorb into ourselves. Oh, I can feel it. I don't practice this game so much. I can feel it, because I can just call for God. I can feel him all over me, all around me. Right. And so then when you have the ability to do that, then you onto something. So yesterday we played the game. I was, okay, y'all, let's pretend like we all got $1 million. Just close our eyes and start spending our money. If you had $1 million, what would you spend it on? And that got to be very interesting what we saw we would spend it on. Right? Like when different people said, well, I said the first thing I would spend my money on is a good financial planner.
Yes.
Right. You know what I mean? Because most people would, I'll buy this and I would give away this, I would tithe this, I would do this. I want a good financial planner, somebody who will show me how to make that million into another million. How to take my money and make money. That's what I would do with my money. So that's the piece I got last night. It was like, wow. It's an inside job, because the money is unlimited, and that comes from within. So it's just like I can actually see how the conversation is unfolding. But there's something else I'm seeing. You guys, it takes practice and it takes application. The spiritual work takes practice, and it's not just a talking game. It's a practice and an application game. And then what we really got to deal with is, wherever your feet are, that's where your treasures are. So we have to pay attention to where we are, because half the game of winning in life is showing up. You show up, just keep showing up.
Just show up.
Just show up, and God will show out. But you got to keep showing up. That's
show
it.
up, God shows out.
Yep, that's it. So we have to make this conversation about abundance and prosperity a priority. And it's not a priority right now. But it has to be the number one priority. was the principles, practicing the principles, because I've been practicing for a while. It takes something to break the code. That's all I know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I keep getting closer and closer, and it gets very exciting. And now I have more people playing with me, and they see that they're getting closer and closer, so they get more hungry for the principles. So it's actually starting to become very exciting now. More people showing up to play the game. So that's where I'm at in the conversation. It's exciting.
Exciting. I'm
Yeah.
so excited.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Can't hide it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like on one of my vision boards, I got that I'm living the life of a champion. And every time I see it, you know, because you have to put the energy, because you know this whole thing is about currency. And I start playing this. I start in my mind going da 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 da. They was like, I'm thinking I'm doing the Rocky song. Last night they was like, Reverend Normani, that is not Rocky.
Isn't that the Bonanza or something like that?
That's somebody I know. I like that because it gets me geeked up. And the game is how high you vibe. Because if you don't have what you want right now, it's because you ain't vibing high enough.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, period. You gotta vibe high. And you gotta be able to vibe high on a dime. Can you turn on a dime? And so how I turn on a dime is I just different things I have vision, like when we did the thing with Juanita, I made those banners for Mama Evelyn had all them banners over there. And I just made one. It's like, live for today, be a goddess, manifest, be abundant, dream, play, give. So I get into that space and do all those things in a row. Next thing you know, I'm set. I can go do some things because I'm hyped. Mm-hmm. So the question is, how do you hype yourself up? Yeah, just like yesterday, we was hyped yesterday.
Yeah.
So much energy in that room. We was hyped yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And so like even like the people in there getting their hair done, they was like, "Woo, who are y'all?" that I don't know if she was new or something. She was like, "Oh, I've never been in a salon like this before. Everybody's so friendly, so nice." It was the lady Star you was doing. Star was like, I walked over there, Star was like, "I'm only doing this temporarily to help somebody else. I'm no longer doing hair." Who was that lady, Star?
Must have been Doris's client.
Yeah.
Was that when you were taking her hair loose, Pam?
Okay, I finally got myself unmuted. I was taking taking the rubber bands out of Ebony's hair.
No. The other lady.
Doris's client. You was taking her braids loose or something?
Her
locks. Yeah, Doris's client. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not her,
yeah.
not braids.
Yes, I wanted to make sure God knew, even though he did, but you know, now
yeah.
I'm not
And
doing hair.
she was the one talking about how nice it was, so much fun it was she had, and then she was coming back again.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so that's fun. Good times. Yeah. I'm excited. To tune in. It's like getting on another frequency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and when you
go ahead.
And when you really, as you continue to grow and develop, you can actually tell when you're on a new frequency.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when the frequency shifts.
Yeah, you know what? Experiencing something like that, not being the person, but actually here. Oh, I gotta get this call right quick. So y'all continue on. Someone.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. I have the name for my vision workshop, my banner workshop. Vision Your Life Banners. And when Reverend Amani said, hang the banners up. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Hang banners up around your room. room.
Yeah. Yeah. My banner is hanging in my
And
room.
keep it simple. No word salads. I gotta put those down. That'll be, no word salads. Keep it simple. Make it a story that's simple that you can, just like the vision boards. Thank you. Thank you.
Here, I'll show y'all my banner.
Yes.
There's my banner. That's my banner right there. See, it's got the cool words: love, live, laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got over here that I'm a goddess that manifests abundance. I bring the magic. I bring the magic, people.
Oh wow, yeah. Yeah. Because I got those, I think I got those words from the middle part. I got those words from my friend when I went to spend 9 glorious days in New Mexico. When you go down the stairs into her studio, she has it's a why can't I think, when you paint on a canvas? Yeah, canvas. The canvas had that painted on there, the words, and it was really nice. And I took pictures of it. I said, "Oh, I like that." So I recreated it, Yeah.
I didn't say anything when you guys were talking about going on trips and stuff, but in Michigan, there are so many beautiful places in Michigan to go. Like we go 5 hours to Chicago, but if you go 5 hours up north, you think you in paradise. If you go up to the Upper Peninsula in Michigan, you think you in paradise. We don't
like to do that.
People in Michigan,
I mean, there's
we
a
don't
couple
even
of
know.
places. There's a place called the Root Beer Falls. I know I want to see. And we have these dunes. We have these sand dunes up north. I know I have.
You got the Black Sands up north. You got Mackinac Island up north. You got the we might be missing it, but you got the Northern Lights that come up north. So Michigan is beautiful, but even in the United States, we have so many spiritual portals in the United States. You got Sonoma, where you can just go to stand around in Sonoma and get downloads. You got Mount Shasta, Yosemite Park in California. You riding up the mountain, you start getting downloads. When we went there, it take you an hour to get to the top of the mountain, but after one point, you're looking out around everything, and the next thing you know, I just threw my hands up. I'm like, okay, this is God country. You can feel the vibration just shift, and you just high. You're just high in your mind because the vibration. So there's places where we could go mine for our own crystals in North Carolina and Arkansas. Go mine your own crystals. You got Arkansas. You got the hot springs in Arkansas where you could just go sit in the hot water that's running out of the into the lake. So that's one of the things that I really saw, because that was part of what my ministry started from, like doing retreats. However, when we started talking about retreats, and where wealth consciousness and prosperity became important, because if you go do that, you got to have some duckies to go. And so I started going, well, the people I want to hang out with, we got to shift our money conversation first. And so, but God showed me the first retreat. The first retreat I did an Airbnb. We did it for the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And those big houses on Boston? I did it at a big house on Boston. Well, a huge house. It was a 3-story house in Boston, on Boston Avenue. And we went in there for the weekend, and we thought we was in another world. The sister's house, who it was, her house is all African art, all African, back in the day. Like the kitchen was one of those kitchens that you could tell how many times that the kitchen was the gathering place of the house. Because even though we was having a retreat, we would all end up in the kitchen. I go, how we all end up in the kitchen? Because that's where so much energy was in the house. So, we can go to Bali and the Caribbean. And if I want to go somewhere, I want to go to the Greek Isles, Mykonos, and over there, right? We can cruise over there and hit Morocco while we're there, Northern Africa. So, but yeah, there's a lot of places in the United States that we could go that's damn near, minimal fee till we start to get our palate wet and build a muscle for the kind of travel we want to do. So that's just what I want to say about that. Yeah, it's sort of like the thing the guys told me about money. If the most money you ever made in your life, okay, we'll go say if it's $50,000, you can't go, okay, I made $50,000 this year. Next year, I'm gonna make $1 million. No, you have to do increments. You're not gonna build no washboard apps in a month. You gotta build up to it.
Right,
so start small.
Work up to it.
Yeah, you gotta build up to it. You gotta build up to it because you gotta change your mind, right? It's like one thing I took on that I wanted to experience more luxury. And I went, wow, what would be luxurious for me in this arena? Like, and I started to really think about what would luxury look like for me. And I started bumping up against, oh, I can't have that. I was like, oh, wow, I didn't even know that I got a conversation called, oh, I can't have that. I got to come down a little bit. And I'm just like no longer willing to play like that. I want to play in. I can have that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to play in. Yes, because that's how I got to Jamaica. That's how. Okay, so I don't know how I did it, but I know I did it. But I went to Jamaica and Egypt in the same year. But the only thing I know about how I got there is when the people came to me and said, "You want to go to Jamaica?" I went, "Yes."
Mm-hmm.
That's all. And I didn't know how. I didn't know where I was going to get the money from. I just said yes. And so Tacretia,
you just wanted to go.
me and Tacretia both said yes. Mm-hmm. Everybody else was like, "Oh, I got." I went, yes. So, and I just stayed there. I wouldn't move. Mm-hmm. And then Tacretia called me up one day and went, "Girl, I don't know about the money, and I got the this and that." I was like, "Girl, I'm not entertaining that at all. Mm-hmm. I'm a yes. I'm a stay a yes. And if any conversation came in my mind that wasn't yes, I'm kicking it out because I'm a yes." So she was like, "Okay, let's do it." So that's what we did. We just stayed right there. We didn't care what it looked like, what it said. I'm a yes. And I got to Egypt the same way. They called me up. "You want to go to Egypt?" Yes. And then I was like, "How much?" And I had a little stash. I was like, "How much is the down payment?" And they was cracking up at me afterwards because I had my stash here. And I started calling my money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. I was like, "Okay, I got the down payment. Okay, yes." And I just played that game. Yes, I just kept being a yes.
Yes.
So there's something about that. I'm not sure what it is, but I know I'm gonna play it again. Yes.
It made it happen.
Yeah,
just,
well,
just
you,
the thought.
Once you put it out there, once you put it out there, the universe has no choice but to make it happen. It's not up to us to try to figure it out. Just say yes. I've done that plenty of times. Just said yeah and just watch things work out to the point where it just happened. So I'm like,
yeah. Okay, that's actually true. But I also know that you cannot entertain any other thought. You can't let doubt creep in. You can't let uncertainty creep in. Right. You can't let go, "Ooh, I hope this work out." You can't let that creep in. Mm-hmm. Every time it tried to tell me that, I went, I'm a yes. And I stayed on yes. And I wouldn't listen to any other conversation. So now I'm interested in practicing that again. Mm-hmm. Because you have to build the muscle for yes.
Right.
I'm a yes. So it's one of the things I got on my vision board. Yes, I can.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna hold it.
So one of the things you said, Amani, is the fact that you said that you wanted to experience more luxury, and then once you said it, the same thing started to happening to me. What is it? My Tava sisters, who I'm thankful and grateful because they have a business mindset, but they also like bringing beautiful things together. And it's like I'm a Leo. So I like to be around pretty things. I'm no shade to Solo cups and the dollar store plastic plates, but I'm like, every event can't be like that. And so these women, when they get together and they do certain events, especially about self-care and self-love and everything, there's a little extraness to it. So it's like, you know, it might be, we might have the plastic champagne flutes, but it's like, you know, one event they did, what was the top of presentation? The girl created a whole fruit what you call it, table, and had the pineapples stacked up and actually created a palm tree out of the pineapples. And I was like,
come on.
And then the other girl we had wine. We just served us wine. She was like, you know what? I got some dry ice. She put the dry ice in there. We got a little extra witchy stuff going on with the dry. I'm like, you know what? I like the extra stuff. Sometimes it doesn't even cost a little bit, but sometimes you got to create that luxury for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was just saying, like, I'm starting to notice when we get together, there's an ambiance. There are gift bags. It's little extra stuff and I could see it building up to that luxuriousness, little bit by bit. And I'm like, okay, you know, sometimes we just got to take a step up and just, you know, my boyfriend said, you just so critical. No, I get tired of being basic. I'm tired of basic. I just want a little bougie, just a little bit, not a whole lot.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So at least, you know, so I just had to iterate with that. Like, you know, we can do little things to make it a little bit fancy. Like on TikTok, there's a sound that's like, why do you have to be so fancy? And the girl's like, because I am.
It's like, take it to the second power or the third power. Take it to the second, third power.
Yeah.
And see, mine like that is nature. Like one of my fantasies is like Flintstones. Like going back to simplicity, but enjoying nature, because so much of us has been, you know, we're cement gardens and things like that. So my luxury is to take it to nature and go. I like the basics is my prime. You know what I mean? Because I've done the shine and the glitter. I've done the life with all the clothes and the shoes and the nails and the hair. And I'm like, okay, I want to, you know, it was Jetsons and Flintstones. Those are my two fantasies. And I feel like I'm Jetsoning now. And now it's Flintstones, where we work with the earth and using the animals for what they can do to help. You know, I love both of them were my two fantasy places. And I get to live in both of them.
Ma'am, Mama had. You're not that old. You're not old enough to be, you know, Flintstones and
I'm gonna be 58. I'm gonna be 58 next month. I mean, in May. I'm gonna be 58.
Wow. Those days were mine too. You know, the Flintstones and the Jetsons. And how about the
Godzilla? And listen.
No, the Jetsons, their maid.
Oh, you mean Rosie?
Rosie.
Come on now, Rosie. But yeah, so and Reverend Omani, giving an example of how you saw yourself with the trip to Egypt and also Jamaica. When I saw the Sassafras Ridge, I was reading a magazine and I saw the place that they were talking about was the retreat. And I said, I don't know how I'm going. I don't even know who I'm going with. I said, but I'm gonna be here. Why the next weekend in 7 days I met Haru and his friend, and I'm excited telling them about it. I'm like, oh, y'all gotta go. They let me do the whole spiel. Haru was like, this guy right here is their nephew. And we go. So we started going like 2 and 3 times a year. That was my place. I didn't want to go nowhere else. I didn't want to ever go back to the amusement park, because we would go there. I had a Jeep too. My Jeep Wrangler got to take the top off and ride around that mountain like a Jeep was made to do. Dirt, mud, steep hills, and we got to ride on the outside. They would let us ride on the outside of the car. You just holding on, hanging out the door, just enjoying all this nature. One time we usually would empty our car out before we rode around, and we had the Subaru with the 4-wheel drive. Well, my friend was driving and the car started going backwards because we didn't put everything out the car, and the car was going backwards. And thank God, because they would have had to total the car, because it was, when I tell you the drop off was like this, whoop, like And I said out loud, I thought I said it in my mind. I was like, this would be a good time to use the emergency brake. And I guess I said it out loud because my boy heard me. He put that car back in gear. We went on back. But I mean, and we go outside. The dirt is golden. It looks like gold. And it was raining and we took a whole mud bath, a rain bath and a mud bath in that mud, but bucket naked.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was like, I don't have to go nowhere else because this is my spot now. And it's black on. So we went so much to where and the guy told the people, they said, build 4 walls. Don't make a monster out here. Build 4 walls and add on as you go. And you let people come and stay in your home. That pays your mortgage. So you get to build on and build up and make. One of the brothers that had his wife and his daughter, I guess they designed the home and everything. He never even got to go. He never even saw the place. He never got to spend no time. But we've stayed in most of the homes up there. And then a friend of ours, he was from Belize. He ended up, him and his wife, before they lived in Belize, but they didn't meet until they were in California. And they were big, big wigs. They was Jetsoning, if you will. And so I don't know how they met, but they found out about the mountain and they ended up moving there. And the mother, they had 2 daughters, and she told the people, she said, listen, my children are going to be going to, my children need to go to school. You guys are to school. She said, just promise me that my daughters will be safe because they the only chocolate in the whole land. Okay. Just them. So the girls ended up going to school there. They were safe. And so her husband was the one that was building the houses. And so Haru went and spent some time down there for a month and helped him build houses. I mean, just that kind of stuff. Like we got to watch this place come up and be what it is. And we would take groups of people down there, just like cars, like 3-4 carloads of folks, and go here. I was like, this is my place called heaven. And I didn't know, and I didn't even tell my mother I was going because I didn't want her to tell me I couldn't go. She was like, who you going with? Who you with and all that. And I went. And you pay by the bed, or you can rent a whole house. And when we would go to the market right before we climbed the mountain. And even the ride up there, I was like, I don't want nothing on my neck. It was just, oh my God, I can't even explain it.
Okay, we gotta check out this place. You make me want to go like right now.
Yeah, it's the bomb. We even went to a bonfire one night. It was they have every year they have twice the Natty Lovejoys. They do a camping out concert. So it's like 3 days, Memorial Day and Labor Day every year. So I went to one of those and we went down to the spot to do it. And I said, oh, we'll be all right. We'll walk by the moonlight to get home. Ain't no street lights up here. We got ready to leave the campsite where they were doing the concert. I stepped outside. I couldn't even see my foot. I said, you know what? We're going to have to spend the night because we can't see nothing. So we got to spend the night outside. Somebody came and gave us some blankets. We slept by the fire. It was crazy. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, that place it's something. It's something. You could feel the people. You could feel the ancestors up there for real. For real. It is. All right, I'm done. Thank y'all.
So Lolly, I don't know if this is a secret or not. I don't know if you can talk right now, but I hear that in October you might be venturing to live somewhere else. I hope it's the same timeline because I still expect you on Friday morning to be on my doggone team. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So right now the plan is actually the end of August. I'm going to Atlanta, and I'll be there for about a month, and then I'm gonna go to LA for a few weeks, and then I'll be back in New Orleans after that. So yeah.
But you'll be gone from Detroit.
Yeah, for now we'll see. We'll see if I decide to come back, but more than likely I'll just visit a lot.
We're gonna be in her heart.
Yes.
And on her Zoom.
Yep, and on Zoom. Yep.
Okay, I might give you a little slack while you're in California.
I know.
Be on a weird timeline.
You never know. You never know. Maybe I'll just be up to go hiking or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, by that time, according to my timeline, okay, according to my timeline, I'll be in a position where I can fly anywhere, anytime, be anywhere, anytime, do anything, anytime, help anybody at any time.
I love it. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I want to be one of those people that you call when 9/11 happens.
Gotcha.
Now, what does that mean? What do you mean? Like Mama's head, like, what do you mean? They call certain people to come down to, what do they call it? Level 1 or something?
Ground zero.
Ground zero.
Yes.
Those people who come to ground zero are people who have the money to take care of the issue. And they need for you to come and look at it and make an assessment that in this trust, this will take care of that. I want to be like that. I want to.
I like that.
Yeah. I want to be that person that instead of just taking care of the land, that my money is in programs that take care of the people that were affected, to rebuild them, to help them find their loved ones. Because some people from New Orleans, they still don't know where their loved ones from Katrina. They still got back with their family. And think of all the children that ended up losing parents and stuff like that. So I want my money to go towards that type of thing. Some of my money. Yeah.
Yeah, I was working at a school. We got a few families or people or children from Katrina. That was something. That feels just like what we went going through now. The same concept.
How are we going through it in that way to compare it to that?
I think of it as land grabbing, property grabbing, the elimination of Social Security, the people who need the Social Security, the wiping out, done purposely, with intention to do exactly what it did, because they knew what would happen. They knew these what do they call it? These field engineers or something, the engineers, field engineers, something like that. They know about how things are set up and what triggered, shut the water off and this will happen. What do they need Flint for? Flint, they closed the plants and then they turned around and whatever else happened, and now the people, now you messing with the water. And then one day, I don't know if they fixed it yet, probably still a problem. They'll come in and make everything brand new, and now it's a new place to live. Think about when they wanted to do things downtown on the riverfront, nothing happened. Don Barton and Michael Jackson wanted to build a whole new town down there. Oh no, y'all can't get that property. Yeah. And all of a sudden they took out, the rattlesnake, all the clubs moved, nothing happened. Now look down there, they got a whole new village, a whole mofo new village. Right down there with everything they need, right in that little space. Over there off of Atwater and Riverside or whatever that place is called.
Oh, my girlfriend went to a spot where my dad used to go to eat breakfast. One of them little breakfast spots. They're nice. And her breakfast cost her $25.
Just
when she looked at it, she was like, "What the?" Because it had changed owners, but it still had the same name, but totally different.
That's what I'm talking about.
Shrimp and grits for $25. She was like, "Oh, I'm not coming here again."
I'm gonna go to the store and buy me a package of grits and give me some shrimp, make my own. Yeah, I want to go out sometimes, but they doing, stuff is getting a little back.
My thing is, if I'm gonna pay money like that, I want an experience. Like
yes.
I recently, And I love what my sisters did, but I wasn't impressed because it was supposed to be a free brunch. And I began to see when people say free, you should attach certain things to certain things. Because when you say brunch, people think brunch, okay? I think a plethora. They had waffles and potatoes.
Oh, hell no.
As the main entry. And I was just like, okay, even on a free scale, we could have did something a little bit different. But yeah, I'm like, if I'm gonna go out, I want to change to the point where if I go out to eat, I'm gonna go out to eat for an experience. And there's a lot of places that does have weekend brunches that's like
right. You want
you are gonna be paying about $25, $35, but you're gonna have a bottomless mimosa.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you're gonna have some what is it, brunch now experience are now coming with, entertainment and everything like that. So if I'm gonna spend my money, I want to be impressed. You know what I'm saying?
We need to have a Tracy Ricks experience, because that child right there, her shrimp and grits will make you slap your great grandma. Okay? You're gonna go back a couple generations. She does a pop-up Tracy Ricks. She'll come into your home and cook in your crib and do the thing. Like, she'll come to the loft. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll come to your home and do an experience. Yeah, she's some talented sister. She's an artist, and she works with Sister Natasha Tallman. They have her and Yardalee. Her, Yardalee, and Natasha Tallman all have a group, a business that they do this experience. So I gotta forgive me, I don't know the name. We might have to get them on the show so we can learn about what they do, so we can have, you know what? We might have to have her come and cook and have a show from the corner, come and cook. Okay.
We need to do an Elizabeth brunch, like serious. And I'm talking about a brunch where gets the tables and everything together. We actually have some real flowers. We have bottomless mimosa.
Tracy don't play when it comes to things. Like, she gonna set it out. She gonna set it off. You gonna want to dress up and everything. That's how her food and her decor translates like that. So,
Well, it is 10:01. Great way to start the week off. Having a good conversation with my sisters, and I love you all so much.
Let me see these t-shirts.
I love my t-shirts.
Yeah. Anybody got a cup? Anybody got a cup? Anybody got a mug in the house? Mugs in the house?
So the assignment is
so nice. The
assignment is take a picture with your cup. So your social media assignment today is take a picture with your cup and your mug and post it and talk about the Elizabeth conference.
Oh, that is so
beautiful.
beautiful.
Look at Queen. Look at Queen.
T-shirt on and do something with your cup. Do a 30-second video or do something, and also what is it? Not just talk about it. You gotta like it, not like it, like shit. What is it? Tag the Elizabeth conference. Put the website up there, direct the people where they got to go. Let's not do incomplete work, people.
Look at Queen. Look at Queen.
Okay.
Can we see the other twin, please? Don't forget, we got leftist and rightist twins, the cup twin, the mug twins. It's the Elizabeth mug twins. Boop,
Ebony, can you create a Facebook fan page for, what is it, Consuelo's Creations?
Oh, so you knew you was going to get some homework. You knew.
Can you create not Facebook? Can you create Instagram? Can you create an Instagram page today?
A business page.
A business page.
Oh yeah, homework. Here I go. Yes, I can.
Hey, Lakeisha.
So we can tag Consuelo's Creations. Because remember, you are not your business. Your business is a separate entity from you. So we need to be able to say Consuelo's Creations and tag it so people can go and. So yeah, can you just text me when you create it. Because as a content creator, I have 5 pages under my Instagram that I flip in between to. So yeah,
lift your chest.
I can do that.
Posture. I should see Elizabeth in the posture. Very good, ladies. Very good. Mama Evelyn, Chad, we got to practice and lift the chest for a good posture. So we're gonna have our Elizabeth shirt on.
Posture. You have to
and 2 and 3 and 4.
Thank you.
Elizabeth.
Oh,
Get your 20 lips. Get your 20 lips in. Oh, Mama Evelyn, you cheat. You cheat. I see you.
That's the only way to get
The shoulders.
That's all right. Exercise is good. Now that we've had our movement.
Interject something real quickly with what Reverend Amani was talking about, you know, in this interim of waiting for a certain particular event to occur, to happen, to start. We ain't gonna name no names, but I'm just like, okay, something opened up because I'm like, you know what, bills still gotta be paid while I'm waiting for the universe. My sister Latanya, I'm gonna have her on my show. She has a mentoring program called I Imagine, and she actually has girls set up in different schools for an after school program. And then so she called me up and was like, what other things can you teach besides belly dance? I'm like, well, I got tie-dye, I got meditation, basically everything that I've learned in the last 15 years as an adult. I can start pouring into these girls that's like 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. So last week I did a tie-dye party and I did an emergency head wrapping party. This is why I love being prepared. Like somebody called off and she needed somebody immediately. And I'm like, you know what, you pay same day. So I'm like, okay, no problem. So today I have a tie-dye party for 30 girls that I get to go get their creativity flowing. And then she's like, well, you're on schedule for tomorrow too for what is it, head wrapping for someone's Hamtramck. And okay, I am. Anything else? What you got Wednesday? You need somebody from Wednesday? You need somebody from Thursday? Because seriously, I got bills to pay. So I'm like, I'm beginning to like the fact that I have everything that I need to just be like, oh, okay, well, we need you here, we need you here. Okay. All right. So it shows up, and I see Spirit said, just be prepared, be organized, so that at a drop of a dime. And I've been using Chat GPT to create, because she asked me to create a synopsis for the head wrapping,
syllabus, a synopsis, or syllabus? Syllabus?
A synopsis.
Okay, synopsis. Okay.
I couldn't think. Okay, I got 12,000 things in my head, and I said, I typed in that Chat GPT, create a synopsis for me for head wrapping for teens, and it created me not only just a synopsis for teens, because it's a template. I'm about to start using that to promote head wrapping parties. I'm so, like, it's the technology and stuff is there. We just have to use it and use it wisely. And I'm like, okay, I could do tie-dye parties. I could do head wrapping parties. I'm like, oh, we about to start promoting some parties here, because workshops, master classes, or whatever you want to call it. Because I'm like, I'm sitting here waiting for something else to happen. And I'm like, the bill masters ain't stopped being like, oh, we here to collect. So I think sometimes we just got to use what we got and just be like, hey, what you need, and find those places, the people who got their stuff together, to be like, oh, well, I got something over here. I got somebody that knows, and I'm gonna talk to Lasagna and be like, I know somebody that can do banners. If Mama Evelyn got 30 banners, I'm like, I know somebody got 30 banners. I got somebody that can come in and talk about, I don't know, Queen Aduna, you fascinate me. Posing and prosture and just all this, because these girls are sponges. What I love about the hair wrapping I did for the ladies on Thursday, they were teenagers. Girl, they was like, can we record this? I was like, sure. They took out their phones, they propped it up on a bar, and they sitting there and they recording themselves doing their hair wraps. And then when I asked them, I was like, well, can you send me your video? They would airdrop. I love this generation right here. I love you. Thank you. Because adults be like, okay, I don't know how to turn on my camera. Or then they be like, I don't
have a cell phone class. There's a cell phone usage class. Cell phone use class. There you go. There's another one. Write it down. You can learn together. How about you can learn to do it together? Let's go.
All right, we gotta get out of here.
We gotta get out of here. But I love you guys. Hug yourself.
Thank you again, everybody, for your contribution to the show. Lakeisha, we had a wonderful time at the photo shoot, and we just embraced as well what Mama had, the world of the dots, and we had a wonderful time. So
dots and lips, baby, dots and lips.
It was, and so we hugged the world. And we love you
Oh.
and sprinkle everything that's wonderful that you want for you, sprinkle it for someone else. And I will see you Tuesday.
In the morning.
In
the morning. In the morning.
Sing it, Mama Evelyn. It was so funny because we spoke with Keisha up and she was like, pling. She showed up like quickity split.
My spirit was like, you got to get on there today.
Yeah,
And
that's
I heard
enough. Just
that-
tag in. Yeah,
Say
just
yes.
come on, tag in, boo boo.
Say yes. I need to hear that yes.
Peace out.